Well, did you watch any of the mainstream media yesterday and how they were covering this? They were all blaming it on James Comey.
Of course.
Except for the White House, who I thought was very mature about the whole thing. They would not impugn James Comey, and they still have confidence in him.
Let's take a look at some of the graphics over at ABC. Despite the fact that we don't know the outcome of the election, you can see right there, the graphic says there is no case here. All right. And then some of the evening newses depicted what's going on in this way. Well, since you put up the graphic, let's go ahead and just mention right now. When it came to anti-Comey statements, there were 88 of them. And despite the fact that they were investigations into Hillary, there were 31. So
3 to 1, they were more critical of Comey than they were Hillary.
Sure. Anyway, here's a little montage of the nightly newses going after Mr. Comey, that bad guy.
Hillary Clinton, meantime, in the battleground of Ohio, where early voting is already underway, telling voters, quote, "There is no case here."
Clinton's team now counting on their get-out-the-vote operation. More than 23 million votes already cast. Democrats outpacing Republicans in battlegrounds like North Carolina and Nevada.
The October surprise that rocked the race for president on Friday may not have rocked it enough to move the needle with voters.
Clinton campaign seizing moments ago on a new report that FBI Director James Comey was reluctant to publicly blame Russia for cyber hacking Democrats this close to the election. They called that a jaw-dropping double standard.
Right, they were desperately to try to change the narrative to something that was away from either ripping Comey or about Trump and Russia, which was just a tremendous leap.
Even the New York Times today, has an article on like the 11th page.
Of course.
The 21st page. And the article is about how the FBI sees no clear link to link Donald Trump with Russia.
So, you know what's so interesting? Let's look at the first page. Donald Trump in the 1990s used a tax tactic now banned. Really? Don't you think the headline should have been that page 9 that there's no Russian link to Donald Trump? And what about this? This ridiculous magazine, which has turned into a flyer, in this time in which the most heated election ever, this is the headline, "Don't send a team to jail."
It's so funny you say that.
You can't find a new trend, for example, Trump...
right in the tiny little... Right here, President backs Comey, man.
I stand corrected.
Just a tiny little...
It's so funny.
I am so embarrassed now.
When I came in this morning, I didn't know you were going to do that, because when I came in this morning, I was looking for articles about the latest.
Right.
And this was the head of the New York Post with the latest on Hillary Clinton.
Right.
And then I saw the Daily News. I was like, what?
Sure.
I just pushed that aside.
Who left last year's out?
The premature elation is the fact that Hillary Clinton has already bought fireworks. She's going to have a 2-minute display once she wins at 9:30 in the Hudson River.
Next to the Javits Center,
I hope
she's
they
going to be
choose
celebrating.
the Gucci family. They are very
What
good
will
at
they
fireworks.
do with the fireworks, though? What if she doesn't win? Do they still have the firework display?
You lose your deposit.
There's a quote in the New York Post that says maybe they'll take it over the East River and sell it half price to Donald Trump. Meanwhile, over at CNN, apparently they've had it up to here with Donna Brazile, who has been a long